Dímelo, dímelo, mi gente. You already know this is Pawn, Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, Oscar de la Hoya, the Golden Boy, a legend that fought everybody, a legend that entertained, bring the crowds, bring the ladies, everything Oscar de la Hoya did in his prime was nothing short but great. His own greatness. A legend in the game again. And legends are meant to be respected. I mean, at the highest regard. When it comes to Oscar de la Hoya, he is the most hated legend, especially from his peers. Why? Why a man that entertained and put it all on the line and fought rank fighters after rank fighters, champions after champions, legend, Hall of Famers, is hated by his own peers? I can understand, fans could be fickle about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I understand a lot of people probably still stuck on the lingerie. Huh? Is that what you're stuck about? The lingerie? Are you still stuck about the cocaine, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of fighters that you also respect has done the white lady, has done the cocaine. Huh? Matter of fact, a lot of people in the culture that acts like they hate him, they actually dance. I'm in love with the coco. You like your little Tony Montana movies? Let's stop fronting. You like New Jack City? You like all that? Matter of fact, we have a culture in the hip-hop culture in which we actually give credit to the drug dealers. That we give them props. They are like the kings of the hood. But when it comes to Oscar de la Hoya, man, he can't even get a little zippity zip of a little liquor, huh? We saw him in the Triller. Doing the play-by-play, he was just happy. But no, when it comes to Oscar de la Hoya, he can't even get a little slippity zip. He can't even get a little zip, a little Jack Daniel, little tequila, nothing. Nah, y'all could do it, but he can't. Why is he hated so much by his peers? I'm talking about his peers. I'm talking about guys like Earl Spence said something about him saying that Oscar de la Hoya don't like black people. I'm talking about Jamal Charlo said that he'll whoop his ass. Yeah, Jamal Charlo said he'll whoop his ass. Dana White, which is not really his peers, but Dana White always going at him. Floyd Mayweather always going at him. Everybody got something. Lou DiBella, other promoters, other fighters, current fighters, past fighters. Everybody always going to have something to say about Oscar de la Hoya. Why? Why they hate him so much? I mean, this is a legend. Why they hate him so much? Maybe because what he did professionally. I mean, Canelo Alvarez talk shit about him. Canelo Alvarez probably the cash cow of the sport of boxing. In my opinion, if it wasn't for Oscar de la Hoya Golden Boy Promotions, where would Canelo be? I'm not talking about he wouldn't be a champion, but would he be that crossover success that he is if it wasn't for standing next to Oscar de la Hoya? I mean, Oscar de la Hoya, when he started his promotional company, Golden Boy Promotion, he was all about the fighters. He had Shane Mosley, he had Bernard Hopkins as business partners. He was trying to create boxers to take over the sport of boxing with his promotional company. Even Ricky Hatton in Golden Boy UK. Oscar de la Hoya was breaking bread, but he still hated. Oscar de la Hoya set the trend that you could be your own promoter and be highly successful. Look all the fighters right now. You got Man Down Promotions, right? Taking empowerment for empowering yourself in boxing. You got look at Devin Haney. Who you think really started that Mayweather promotion? Who you really think? Remember, Floyd Mayweather when he left Top Rank, who's promoting his shows? Oscar de la Hoya is a trailblazer. I'm not saying that other fighters in the past that it wasn't their own boss and had their own promotional company, but Oscar de la Hoya Golden Boy did it at the highest level. At the highest level, and is still doing it today right now. A lot of things that Oscar de la Hoya actually turned to gold. Canelo Alvarez, I mean, he turned Pretty Boy into Money May. Can't deny that. Can't deny that. Why is he hated? Why is he hated? Because he don't have a little fun? Because he know how to screw up just like everybody else? Because he had controlled substance abuse, just like a lot of people out there, just like your family member, maybe your own child, maybe your own brother, maybe your own mother, maybe your own father, but you still love them, you still respect them if they really took care of you and they just had other side problems. I mean, we work with people. I mean, we try to be there for one another. I mean, hip-hop loves DMX. DMX was always on, let's be real. DMX was always on controlled substance abuse. But we still love him. We still respect his craft. And maybe he hurt people along the way. But his heart, you know what I'm saying, it was pure. He did way more good than bad. So why, if these fighters know the sacrifices, the mental strain to be a fighter, Oscar de la Hoya probably understands you more than any other promoters that you give props to. He understands you in and out the ring. I mean, Bob Arum can't understand you like Oscar de la Hoya. Eddie Hearn can't understand you like Oscar de la Hoya. Al Heyman can't understand you like Oscar de la Hoya. Hey, put it this way. If it wasn't really for Al Heyman, for Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar de la Hoya's name, maybe Al Heyman would have never been as much successful because he probably opened the doors for him, Golden Boy Promotions. And a lot of people going to be like, yo, what about Richard Schaefer? If it wasn't for Golden Boy and him risking his life to create a Golden Boy Promotion, there wouldn't be no Richard Schaefer. Just like Damian Dash and Jay-Z. Remember when Jay-Z told Damian Dash, you made a J, make another J. Why is he so hated? By his peers, though. Fans is one thing. Fans, they hate greatness. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, if you look at all sports, and if you ever Google the most hated athletes in America, you're always going to see the greatest, really, the most hated athletes is actually probably the most greatest athletes in America. LeBron James. I mean, if you lose a playoff game, that's it. Look how they have him looking like a crackhead. They're making fun of him and all that bull. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure to stay great, to sustain the greatness. Oscar de la Hoya actually did that. And Oscar de la Hoya always gave back. Look at the most noticeable young fighter right now. Isn't it Ryan Garcia? Even though that he goes through his own scrutiny. Isn't Ryan Garcia probably the most noticeable young star? I mean, there's a lot of young stars. Teofimo Lopez, Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, and Brandon Lee, Devin Haney, and Shakur Stevenson. But the most noticeable one is Ryan Garcia. Who he with again? Crew de Jorn, she's going to be fighting on June 19th, and she's going to become undisputed on the Teofimo Lopez Cambosa's card. Who she with? Golden Boy. Is PBC got a female fighter? I mean, he's opening the doors for a lot of people. He has started a trend in the sport of boxing, but he's still hated. You know, business is never perfect. But why? I want to know why. Please leave it in the comment box. I still want to know why this man got to be. And again, the Victoria's Secret lingerie, the coke. Hey, Mike Tyson did coke. We love Mike Tyson. Sugar Ray Leonard did coke. We love Sugar Ray Leonard. If it's that's why you hate him. I can understand your morals. You got morals. You got principles and stuff like that. You don't want your kids to emulate that stuff. And people want to talk about, yo, what about when Oscar de la Hoya left Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez and went to rehab? Isn't his life more important than that fight? It is what it is. I just want to know why he's the most hated legends. If this man actually is one of the best legends that actually, you know, sacrificed a lot and challenging himself time and time and time again. The man was so good. The man was so good that when Floyd Mayweather threw his father out the house, right? I think it was a story like that. He threw him out the house. Oscar de la Hoya picked him right back up, allegedly bought him a house, a car, made him the first $1 million trainer. One of the first $1 million trainers. Oscar de la Hoya did that. He got a good heart, but he's still the most hated. Let me know. I want to know. We're going to be talking about this later on, and we're going to keep on talking about this raised bait and stuff that's happening in the sport of boxing when it came with Jamel Charlo's comments later on the live show tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I know it's going to be Saturdays, nice outside, like it's 90 degrees in New York City. Oh, my God. Feeling good. I'm feeling good. Boxing is great. Got great momentum. Tomorrow is going to be an exhibition. I'm not going to be watching it because I think it's BS. But anyway, make your money. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.